Good morning, everybody. I am here with your mini reading Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, honestly, after the last four days of readings, there was a huge part of me that said, I don't know if I even want to dive into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because of how wacky the energies are from the rest of the week, just in that I want to make sure that I am a pure, clean vessel for energies to come through to describe to people and make sure that, you know, I'm giving the knowledge as I'm receiving it and that it's accurate. So, with knowing we've had a kind of wacky week, ups and downs all over the place. We also got a gift of information, I feel like Wednesday, Thursday. So, where does that lead us as we move into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? What I'm feeling is a lot of processing, but a lot of contentment, like a content sort of energy. I feel like things do settle down a little, not a lot, but they settle down a little. There's almost like a pocket of time without craziness if you choose to create it for yourself. So you are in the driver's seat of kind of how you're navigating these energies. You can feel the stillness, or you can buy into the wacko craziness and just get totally taken off track on Friday. That's how it feels to me. So there's just, you can be all stirred up and not focused, or you can take Friday to center yourself. So that's how I feel. Then Saturday and Sunday, I feel like the energy amps up a little bit, but I don't feel like it's is unpredictable. I think there's electricity, there's excitement, but I feel less unpredictability. So less, that doesn't mean there isn't any, but less. So what does Spirit want us to know? We have to the sea. So I feel like a lot of this is trusting that, as much as we want to take control and move forward and plow through certain things, we do recognize that we also need to create a little space for ourselves. I feel like it more on Friday to just allow yourself to relax, to rest. The dog's scratching her ear, so that's what's happening right now. Just a pocket of time as a retreat or a reprieve, if you will, from the craziness. And if you give that to yourself, I feel like the rest of your weekend is going to play out a little differently. If you don't give that to yourself, the rest of the weekend is going to play out a little more chaotically. So just know that I feel this stillness, this trusting, this truth energy, this love energy kind of supporting this ship and saying, okay, you know what? As much as I want to use all my energy, it's like if you try to use all your energy to row the boat, you only have one oar on one side, so you're just going to wear yourself out and go in circles. So maybe right now is just to kind of wait for a little bit and see what happens, and see if the winds kick up and you can sail a little bit, maybe in a different direction than you thought, or if maybe it is a good time, or maybe an oar randomly floats to you and suddenly now you have two oars and you can row your boat in the right direction, so you're not just going in circles. Obviously that does not apply to a canoe, but in this rowboat scenario, it's almost like you're gifted with the other oar, but you have to give yourself the time. If you kind of you'll wear yourself out if you search for it. It's an internal quest. So what else does Spirit have for us? Oh my God, not for you. So remember when we talked about sometimes rejection is God's protection? That has played out in this card, in this So just know that what you think may be for you may not, and that could be a job that you applied for and you really thought this is a slam dunk and I can't wait to start working here, and you started visualizing what it would feel like to work there and you really thought that that was the direction it was going to go in. Or you were building a house and you had this whole idea of what you thought this house was going to look like, and you started moving in that direction, and then suddenly it's just not going that way. So just know that whether it's career, whether it's relationship, whether it's something physical that you're manifesting, whatever it is, it may not turn out the way you think, and that is okay. I had a house, I'll never forget it, that I thought I was purchasing. I thought everything was good. I was going in to sign the paperwork, and I found out that it fell through for a really weird reason, and it wasn't anything I did. It was no fault of mine. It just, somebody else, well, anyway, swooped in and got this house, and it, may not have been the most ethical thing to have happen, but in reality, where I am now, the universe was protecting me from something, and I cried over it. But at the same time, there was that part of me that recognized that maybe something wasn't what I thought it was. So, and now I'm very happy where I'm at in the home that I purchased. So what this all means is you don't know. And sometimes things don't work out, and that is okay. You don't know all the pieces and where they're going to fall. So just allow yourself to have, when something is taken from you, mourn the loss, that you're creating and you're trying to build. It's okay to mourn that loss, but also understand, and I'm very tongue-tied today, I don't know why, also understand that there's an element of something's protecting you too. Maybe it wouldn't have worked out. Maybe the house would have needed a new roof, or everything would have broken, or who knows. But just go into it knowing that if something doesn't work out, that's okay, and that you're just going to keep going. You're not going to suddenly stop participating in life because one thing didn't work out the way you thought it would. So continue to participate in life, continue to be you and enjoy you. And one more card for the weekend that will help us. Oh, out of death, we have rebirth. So we have regeneration. We do have our new beginning. We do have things falling into place. I don't want anyone to think that the energies of this week are negative or bad, or that they're not in a new beginning, or that there isn't this huge, immense amount of new life surrounding everyone. It's like in a compost bin, sometimes your pumpkin seeds suddenly start growing because it's rotting, decaying plant matter. So it's nourishing the new that wants to be built. So just know that, yes, there's crap. You have the rotting stuff. It's literally putrid. It smells and it's rotting. But from that rot, you have beautiful new life forming. You have the constant cycle that you can trust. You know the things that you can trust. So trust in those and trust in the beauty of regeneration. So I will leave you with so much love for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.